Senate Bill 442 passed the legislature with more than 85% of lawmakers in support, but with Governor Greg Gianforte's veto coming just ahead of the Senate adjourning, it's not clear whether they'll get another chance to back the bill. SB 442, sponsored by Republican Senator Mike Lang of Malta, went through several changes in the process. In its final version, it would have used a share of marijuana tax revenues to help counties fund construction and repair of rural roads, while also increasing funding for wildlife habitat improvement projects and veterans services. At a news conference last week, a wide range of supporters hailed the bill as a model of cooperation.
We have to respect the ideas of every Montanan. But yet we have to work together and keep ourselves in the middle of the road, or we will not have success.
But Gianforte vetoed the bill Tuesday afternoon, saying it was inappropriate to use state money for local roads, and that the bill, quote, creates the illusion that the state will accept increasing responsibility for matters that are strictly under the jurisdiction of local authorities. Now the question remains what will happen next. 2/3 of the legislature can vote to override a veto and pass the bill into law, but if a veto comes while they're in session, they would have to have that override vote before adjourning. Lang and other supporters argue the veto came too late to be read into the record before the Senate adjourned, so they believe the Secretary of State's office should poll lawmakers by mail on whether to override it. Others, like Senate Majority Leader Steve Fitzpatrick, an attorney from Great Falls, have interpreted the law to say that since the Senate was in session when Gianforte made the veto, there's now no option for an override poll. Wild Montana, one of the groups backing SB 442, says they're concerned not only about this bill being vetoed, but about the precedent it could set.
I think it's been as confusing an end to a legislative session as most folks can remember, legislators included. So yeah, hopefully we can pass the bill, but if not, at least we'll get some clarity and then we'll know where to go from there.
On Friday, Gianforte vetoed 3 other bills. Each of them received more than 2/3 support, so the Secretary of State will poll lawmakers on whether to override those vetoes. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.